Today we have called all of you all to share with you all about the status of the event that Chamber is going to have. This is a flagship event of the Chamber for this year. It is Invest Goa 2022. This is an investment summit. But we have taken a little bit of care to see that this has been chosen with certain caution, in the sense that we have looked at employability. There are a lot of locals who need jobs, or local boys and girls, and they have got a certain liking, certain aptitude towards certain type of work. So we have principally focused on these sectors like hospitality, like IT, ITS, artificial intelligence, logistics, agro processing, and education, in the sense that higher education and specialized education, sectors like this. Everybody is welcome, the industry is welcome, the farmer is welcome, any non-polluting industry is welcome. So we've been working for last 6 months very intensely with a lot of people in the industry, in the trade, and we've been explaining to them how we want to go about this. We went a step further. We did road shows. We went to Belgaum, we went to Ballari, we went to Ahmedabad, Bombay, and to Delhi. And we had presentations there. We had presentations, and there was a question and answer session also. And on these road shows to Bombay, Delhi, and Ahmedabad, we were accompanied by the Minister for Industries and Panchayats, that is Mr. Momin Gudino. So he could directly interact with the potential investors and others from whoever there for the meetings. Now we did this press conferences and we did the road shows in collaboration with various chambers of commerce, with FICCI, and with World Trade Center. These are all our associate members. We have got protocols signed with them. So they all pitched in to make this event of ours a success. So on 6th and 7th, it is a 2 days event. The first day is just a curtain opener, where it is more for interaction. The investors will come, the delegates will come, as well as the local trade representatives and the government representatives will be there, where they can meet each other. And the next day, the 7th, the session starts. This session will start with the inaugural session, and then there will be a deliberation. Again, this deliberation, what we have done, we have made it sectorial, so that people can discuss and they can ask questions and get answers for the particular type of industry or activity they would be interested in. These sectors during the time of conference will be headed by industry expert, plus those who will be present will be the related secretaries of the government, the directors of that particular department, and members of the chamber who look after this particular vertical. So we have tried our level best to segregate it in such a way that we can get the maximum benefit out of this, and if anybody has got a doubt, we can answer their queries. Now what has happened is, almost every state wants investments. So very often there is a competition, means let's see who gives what. They are not concerned where they are going right now. And any business, any industrialist will try and see where he gets the best advantage. So we also have to be very categorical, and we told them what was on cards and what is happening. And we've also given them one extra thing that nobody has given. We said there is the most important thing for anybody in the industry is peace of mind. You have to have the correct atmosphere, the correct environment to do your business. And besides all the facilities you will get in Goa, we offer you this as extra. Goa is a place where you can do business with pleasure. We give them the example of now the connectivity, fiber connectivity to every home. We have finished giving houses water and electricity. Now we have already taken the step to give every home the fiber connectivity. So this will facilitate working from home in its true sense, especially for the IT sector, because that is the emerging sector. That's one of the biggest sectors that we see year after year increasing in leaps and bounds, and they are looking at Goa. They are looking at Goa very intently. It all happened during the lockdown when they were cooped up in their own flats and own metro areas. When it was open, they flooded into Goa and they started working from home, and they found that this is very feasible. Only thing they need is a good connectivity. This is the main requirement. So if we give them that, then they'll be coming. So we've got very serious investors that we are very happy, and we are after them. Now we are the matchmakers. We are bringing them to Goa, and we are bringing authorities to Goa so that they can sit and discuss and make it happen. And we have to make sure that this particular matchmaking goes into a good relationship, and they invest in Goa. We have got about 15 investors who are seriously looking at Goa. And if we give them what they need, not much, tweak here and there, most of the things are there. There are certain crucial points which have to be sorted out. That's why we have involved the government in every step that we have taken. So this is about our investment summit in short. I've given you an overview of this, and we are hopeful that there will definitely be results, because Chamber had two major summits before. 2008 was tourism summit, which was completely a success. We signed a charter. We signed international group movements which were continuous for about 6 years of 6 different European countries. Then in 2012, we had the industry summit when all the industries, many of the industries that are in Verna came because of that. We've got thousands of crores and thousands of people got employment. We are trying to replicate here. And with your help, I'm sure that we're going to do something very good for Goa. I think further details, I've got with me here Mangarish Pairaikar. He's the project director. In fact, this was his brainwave, and he's been working with us almost. He's a part of the chamber these days for past 2 months, and he will also give you the details. We've got Ms. Pratima Dhol. She's our vice president. She's the anchor here. So a lot of work has to be done in the chamber and in the secretariat, and we have our 2 directors here who are working endlessly because the work is tremendous. Queries have to be answered without wasting time and to the point, so that all the questions are answered before the investors pack their bags to come to Goa. And we have Mr. Sanjay Amunkar here and Mr. Kiran Valika, the 2 directors of the chamber. Okay, thank you very much. You please, Mangarish, if you can add now certain details, especially on this and the investments.
See, we started with contacting the people around the country. First and foremost, we had video conferencing with almost 70 chambers across the country. We had video conferencing talks with those members of those chambers, and motivated them. Goa is itself a brand, so we need to highlight that brand. And most of the states were very happy to associate with us, because they call Goa as a younger brother, sort of a younger brother. And right from Gujarat, we are thankful to the Federation of Gujarat Chamber of Commerce, who actively promoted us in the western region. Secondly, FKCCI down south, PhD chamber down up north, then FICCI, of course, they were the prime movers of this project. And most important, I would like to say is, we are associated with the academic, fraternity. We have all the academicians from BITS Pilani to IIT Goa, to NIT Goa, GIM, Goa Institute of Management, Goa University, Goa Engineering College, all of them joined together. We had one survey conducted which, as the President said, that found out which were the most workable areas for promoting in Goa. One of them being logistics, which was highlighted, and now that the Honorable Prime Minister has released the National Logistic Policy, we had intensive meetings with the government, and Government of Goa is launching logistic policy for Goa online with the National Logistic Policy, which will help most of our locals to get jobs, job of their liking. So this is something which we are trying to promote very aggressively. Second aggressive part is entertainment, because you all know Goa is full of culture. Goa is full of artisans. Goa is full of arts and culture. So our people have been working in various sectors, whether it is Bollywood or Tollywood or Hollywood or wherever. So we want to give them opportunity to work in Goa. We are working on those lines. There are people who have shown interest. Hope they fructify to start Film City as well as Film Institute in the state of Goa. If it happens, I am sure our people will definitely get mileage out of it. More important is, as the President rightly said, we are promoting to bring in investments to the tune of around 20,000 crores, which will, 20,000 employment, generation of 20,000 employment with 10 to 15,000 crore investments. Yes, 20,000 is the employment figure that we are targeting at. There is one unit which itself will give around 7 to 8,000 employment, which is into hospitality as well as entertainment park and all that thing. As you rightly know that Goa is known for tourism, but there is hardly anything to spend time, full days time. So there is somebody who is come here to set up a thematic park. Of course, very thankfully he has his own land. So naturally that would not be a criteria as such. So we are sure that his project will go through, and he will be also given a letter of intent on the day of this progress. So we have more than 200, almost nearing 200 delegates who are already registered, and we are sure that at least 30 to 40% of them will be genuine investors. Rest are scouting for opening up their innings in Goa. So most likely, we are doing all that is possible from the chamber side. This is in the service of the people, in the service of the state, in the service of the next generation, who look forward for the opportunity to carve out their career in some way or the other. So this is something which we would like to present it to the state, and thankfully the state government has cooperated with us 100%, right from the Chief Minister to the Industries Minister to the IT Minister, and the bureaucrats have been fully working with us round the corner to make this event successful. And I'm sure that we will take Goa to the next level in the terms of development, because with development comes the economic prosperity. Because I would like to just give you one small example. If say 500 people are employed and 500 people get paid in Goa, they would spend that money in Goa. So naturally that economy is spread around, not only for himself but to the other areas as well. And that is how the economy prospers, economy vibrates, the state prospers, state also gets revenue through GST and other means. So I'm sure that this will be an all-round gain, a win-win situation, both for the state as well as for the next generation.
I think most of it is said by our President and Mr. Raikar. But I would like to only mention that this actually is going to give a very big boost to our economy. And secondly, other than this, we have got many of the chambers helping us in this. They are also with us. and we have got ambassadors also coming down, and so also the consulates are helping us. So all in all, I think it will be a very, very successful event, and I hope it helps the upcoming industries to prosper in Goa. Thank you very much.
One thing I like to add, sorry sir. See, there are, the Ministry of Commerce has signed agreement, Government of India has signed agreement with various countries. Like for example with EAU, United Arab
Emirates.
UAE, yeah, sorry.
Dubai.
That 120 billion will be invested in India. Now, where that will go is a question mark. Likewise, we have, India government has signed with UK government, with Australian government, and with several other countries to bring in investments and also to develop the trade. So we have invited all these trade councils and especially the ambassadors and embassies to come here so that they know what Goa can be, because as far as logistics is concerned, they can play a big role here. So that is the reason why they would be here to promote Goa as a trade hub. So we hope that with all this exercise, we will be able to build bridges to bridges of development and also to bring in economic prosperity, touching 5 trillion economy for the country in time to come.
कोणत्याकडे जातं प्लेस
Taligaon Community Hall.
ओके
Both the days.
We would also like to make a mention here that we have several partners here with us. We have Invest India, which is a body under Government of India, which is promoting our Invest Goa. Then we have Ernst & Young, which is also promoting our Invest Goa. Then we have several chambers like PhD Chamber, Gujarat Federation of Gujarat Chamber, World Trade Center, Maharashtra Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Telangana Chamber, and several others. They are aggressively promoting us. So we are thankful to them also and grateful to them for making our Invest Goa sort of popular amongst their members.
तुम्ही 10 ते 20,000 एम्प्लॉयमेंट जनरेट जातली
20,000 एम्प्लॉयमेंट आणि 10 ते 15,000 इन्व्हेस्टमेंट.
इन्व्हेस्टमेंट पण IT सेक्टरा खातीर गोव्यान मॅन पॉवर मेळना तेचे तुम्ही कशें
या सी मॅनपॉवर मेळना न्ही कितें आसा मॅनपॉवर आमचे कडेन भरपूर आसा आणि बरी पळय जे क्वॉलिटी मॅनपॉवर आसा न्ही दे आर ऑल गोईंग आउटसायड बिकॉज देर इज नो ऑपॉर्च्युनिटी फॉर दॅट दे वूड बी रिटेन्ड बॅक. नाव फॉर एक्झाम्पल इफ यू सी एकाच बीट्स पिलानींतल्यान 1,000 भुरगे भायर सरता वर्साक. 1,000 इज नॉट लेस. देन वी हॅव IIT, we have NIT, we have Goa Engineering College, we have 5 other engineering colleges. So lots of people, and it is not only today the engineers who are required. There are other, like for example KPO. In KPO, other sectors are also taken in for the. In fact, there are 2 big KPOs already operating in Goa. We are employing almost to the tune of 1,000 each. I think one in Medcez and one in Ponti itself. Open destination. Huh?
What's KPO?
KPO, knowledge processing of Goa.
इट्स ओके. पण सदां आमी जेन्ना स्कील डेवलपमेंट एम्प्लॉयमेंट हेच्या खातीर उलयता पण हांगा एक सदांच एक लोकल स्कीम ना जे गोवन्स आसा ते म्हणटा की जे हाय एम्प्लॉयमेंट आहा ते सगळे भायले येता ते घेता आमकां जॉब उरना सदांच एक हे आसता. सो तुमी कितें मेन्शन करूंक शकता?
I don't agree with this because see, we have good brains here, and they are all leaders of their segments outside. Now, if you see Cognizant, the leader is Goan. Mastech, the leader is Goan. You name the companies, and we have the leadership. TCS.
No, I am talking about the Goa and Goan.
ते गोंयचेच भुरगे भायर गेले पूण तांकां जर अश्यो कंपनी गोंयांत आशिल्ल्यो जाल्यार ते गोंयांत काम करतले आशिल्ले आनी गोंयांत उरतले आशिल्ले. त्या खातीर वी आर मेकिंग अटेम्प्ट्स see, there are two things. One is, to start an R&D, also we are promoting. And many IT companies have shown interest because Goa has got a beautiful ambience for them. And secondly, we have brains also for them. And thirdly, कितें आसा जेन्ना पळय R&D येता तेन्ना they have to fall back on some academic institution. So now they are very confident because BITS Pillar is there, IIT is there, so they can fall back on these two major institutions. And because of that, they are coming here. So IIT becomes very important for the state of Goa. NIT becomes very important for the state of Goa. BITS Pillar is very important for the state of Goa. And they can attract these, because आता लेटेस्ट हे कशें आसा प्रत्येक इंडस्ट्री तुजी जावं म्हजी जावं कोणाची जावं तांकां इम्प्रुवमेंट करपाचें आसा इनोवेशन करपाचें आसा एंड टू डू दॅट नाव मोदी गव्हर्मेंट हॅज सक्सेसफुली started that innovation campaign that all the professors, academicians can partake in the innovation process. So because they already have the equipments, they could do the necessary exercise there and help the industry to improve. So this will be a plus point if we have education, academia and industry joining hands together.
आनी फुडें म्हणीत जाल्यार तूं पयलीं आमी सांगलेलें पळय तशें आमी फोकस आमचे पळय एरियाज सिलेक्ट करतले तेन्ना आमी कसले फोकस केल्या गोंयकार कसले भाशेचे कसले जॉबांक तांकां एप्टिट्यूड आसा ते आमी पयला बिकॉज देर आर सर्टन पीपल सुटेड फॉर सर्टन टायप ऑफ जॉब्स नॉट दॅट वी आर किपींग एनीबडी आउट एवरीबडी इज वेलकम provided it is non-polluting. But the focus, we have selected this focus areas. आमच्याच भुरग्यां पळय जॉब सोदतात तांकां कसले भाशेचे जॉब सूट जातात ते ती आमी एरिया फोकस घेतला. And secondly, as you rightly say, that because jobs are not that people go outside, as one of the things that we are trying to do is create the jobs from them so they can remain here. And in some of the industry, if you see in Goa, people who are outside started coming back, especially in the top level, all over the country. So there is a change. So this is the time for us to start something to retain these people without going out. Plus try and get somebody from outside to invest here.
So you talk about investment, you said about the IT. So why the people are objecting for this?
No, we are always
Since it
talking.
is there, you are going to get the industries and people are getting objections. So what do you-
I'll answer this question. See, one of our focus areas is higher education. Higher education in the sense today, the technology is going up in such a way, if we don't keep abreast of the latest, we are left behind. So who are required here are the top institutions who produce this type of researchers and these students. As Mr. Raikar had said, Goa, BITS Pillar itself, about 1,000 top people they produce every year. There is, I think it is a big blessing that such people are there. And I was so shocked, and huge amount of them are Goans. Previously, what used to happen in these big institutions? 45% Goans. Payre starting at Magasar 5 or 6, 7% Goans actually. But I'm going to pretty far there. The chamber is 100% supporting all these institutions. We are supporting all these institutions, and we are hopeful that better sense will prevail, so that economy of Goa, on which these are the backdrops of our progress. Without them producing people, nobody will come forward to build up factories and to build up the type of industry, because they are the people who create entrepreneurs, and we require entrepreneurs to sustain the economy of Goa and give us employment. On this, Goa Chamber is completely, any of them, any international university if they want to come, we will work with them. And we have also said, if government does not have land, we are introducing them to private people who have land. So let them come here. And many of the companies that we have got, they are coming on the private land, they have got land or they have tied up with people who have got land. We have taken that way, at least we can make sure, because government cannot provide any amount of land. Goa is a small state. Even there, whichever was locked before the land, we have told them to release, and if there are good investors, please give them to them. We want to make it happen.
Okay.